Hey everyone, so today is just a really simple look. I'm doing simple winged eyeliner with really nice curls. So I'm going to start with my eyes today. I'm taking this Maybelline concealer. It's the Stay On 24-Hour Concealer, and I think the shade is Fair Clair, and I'm using this as my eye primer today. Then I'm going to take a small paddle brush and blend that out. Now you will notice in this tutorial today I'm speeding up a lot of it as I'm doing a makeup and a hair tutorial, and otherwise the video was going to be like 40 minutes long, so I've just sped up a lot of it. Just watch what I'm doing, it's still long enough so you can still see what I'm doing. I'm then going over this area with a damp beauty blender just to make it look a lot nicer. Now I'm going in with the BH Cosmetics Shaaanxo palette. I'm using the Bone shade in the top left hand corner. I can't remember what this is called on her new palette, but I'm just using this to set down that concealer so we have a really nice base to blend all the other colours on top of. I'm then going in with my Kylie Burgundy palette, and I am taking the top middle shade called Beach, and I'm just taking that on a big fluffy blender brush, and I'm just going to blend that into the crease. As you can see, I've sped this bit up again because it is really simple. I do go back in and build up this colour just a couple of times, but don't worry too much because we do add a couple of other colours on top. I'm now going in with this 6 colour eyeshadow palette from Beauty Works, and I'm taking that colour in the bottom right hand corner on a fluffy blender brush again, a different one to what I used last time, and this is just going more deep set in that crease just to kind of give me more shape and dimension to my eyes. I'm now going in with this palette. I think it's from Profusion. It's kind of like a multi-purpose kit, like you've got blushes, eyeshadows, setting powder, a bronzer shade in there as well. And I'm just taking an even darker colour and blending that into the crease as well. All of the colours I'm using today are really quite neutral, and it's just to help give my eyes a bit more dimension. I'm now going back in with that first brush I used and that colour from the Kylie palette, and I'm just going to buff out those lines a little bit more and warm it up just a little bit more because I was thinking it was looking just a little bit too cool toned and I wanted it just a little bit warmer. I'm now going in with a really dense crease brush just to help blend all those colours together and make it look really seamless and flawless. I'm now going back in with the first colour we used to set down the concealer, and this is just going all over the lid. Now it's time for the wing. This is my favourite eye look to wear, especially when I'm just wearing simple like the dress I've got on in this video. I'm aiming for a fairly thin, nice, long winged out wing. I've sped up a lot of this because this is probably the first time I've filmed where you can actually see me doing my wing, but I take so long to do it. So you can see I do it on both eyes, but I've just sped up a lot of it, so I'm really not that fast at doing it. And I do use 2 different products. This one I'm using is a felt tip. I'm not a big fan of felt tips. I do like the pens, but I prefer them in a brush tip applicator. This one is by Rimmel and it's just black. Now I've mapped out where I want my wing to go, I'm going in with this liquid eyeliner by Australis. Again, it's just in black. This is just now a liquid with a brush tip. I just find this so much more easier, and I like the finish on this liquid eyeliner rather than the felt tip, and I feel like it creates a bit of a smoother line, especially than the felt tip applicators. Sometimes they can emphasize or grab in any lumps and bumps you may have on your eyelids. Now I'm just going in with mascara, and I'm using this L'Oreal Paris False Lash Superstar, and I'm using the white mascara first. This just really helps to lengthen my eyelashes and really separate them. I do go in with a different brand mascara afterwards, but I have to let this dry in between. So after we do this, I'm then moving on to eyebrows. Before we move on to brows, I'm just popping some black eyeliner in my waterline. You guys can use whatever one you would like to, your favorite. I'm just using this one by Skin. It is just pure black. Now moving on to brows, I'm just going to conceal around my eyebrows and on my eyebrows as well, so when we have to do the foundation it's a lot easier. I'm just blending that out with my beauty blender or makeup sponge. Then I'm filling in my brows as per normal using my Australis Brows It kit, and I'm using the wax side for the tail end with the brush it comes with, and then I'm taking a thicker brush so I don't get such a precise line at the front, using the darkest powder in the kit through the front of my brows and then blending them together. Again, I've sped up a lot of this part as filling my eyebrows can sometimes take me half an hour, and this apparently was one of those days. So when I went back to edit it, I was like, oh, I need to cut that down. So I've left most of it in there, but you guys, it's just sped up so you guys can see a lot more of it.
I've been in the hills, fucking superstars, feeling like a pop star. Drinking any bad bitches, jumping in the pool, and I ain't got on no bra.
I'm now just combing through the front of my brows to see if I've made any mistakes and just concealing any mistakes that I did make.
You got a 12-car garage and you only got 6 cars. Cocaine on the table, liquor pouring, don't give a damn. Don't your girlfriend is who go be, she just tryna get in. Saying I'm with the band. Now she acting out of pocket, tryna grab up on my band.
now just setting my brows in place with this Australis Extender Lash and Brow, and I'm just using that to stick all my brow hairs down. Now I'm going in with the Shaaanxo BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm taking that shimmery shade at the top middle, and I'm just using that to highlight my brow bone and inner corner.
Man, I feel just like a rock star.
Now I'm going in with this black mascara, and this one is by Australis. It is the Mega Lash mascara. This is just black. You can use any one that you would like. I personally love this one. I think it is so great for lengthening and volume, and because I use that other one underneath, that helped to separate them, so this just, them together is a dream team. I'm now just putting on some lip balm before we move on to the face makeup. For foundation today, I'm going in with my NARS Sheerglow in Light 4. I have no idea how to pronounce the actual name of it. And I'm also just going to conceal some red spots with my Smashbox Green Stick Concealer, just over some breakouts that I couldn't help myself. I could not resist and I popped them. Yes, I know I'm very bad. But I'm just using my finger just to put the green concealer on top and blend those out, and then I'm going back to foundation.
All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking like a rasta. Fucking with me, call up on no Uzi and show up, man, them the shot toss. When my homies pull up on your block, they make that thing go grata-ta. Cocaine on the table, liquor porn, don't give a damn. Don't your girlfriend is who cool, bitch, she just tryna get in. Saying I'm with the band. Now she acting out of pocket, tryna grab up on my pants. On their bitches in my trailer, said they ain't got a man. And they all brought a friend. I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star.
I'm just noticing how angry I look in this particular part in this section. I'm really sorry guys, I was really enjoying myself. I just sometimes get in this zone when I'm doing my makeup and hair, and I just have this resting bitch face, so excuse that. I actually really am enjoying doing what I'm doing, was just in the zone. Now I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 15 Fair Clair, I think it's called, and I'm just using that to conceal under my eyes and clean up any mistakes that I may have made. And I'm also using that to highlight my forehead, nose, cupid's bow and chin, and I'm just blending that out with the same sponge. Now to set that, I'm going in with a banana powder from an Australis contour palette, and I know everyone does this with loose powders, but I thought I'd try it out with a wet sponge and a pressed powder, and I really like how it looked. My under eye looked so smooth and flawless. Sorry, I've cut myself out of here, but yeah, I just put that on, baked it for a little bit, and then dusted it off when I did my face powder. And for my face powder today, I'm using my Australis Fresh and Flawless in the shade Natural, and I'm just using a big fluffy powder brush to stamp that on and then blend it all out. Now to bronze up my complexion, I'm going in with my Thin Lizzy 6-in-1 powder, and I'm just using this on a bronzer brush, and I'm just bronzing up my cheeks and my temples and my nose and a little bit over my mouth.
Man, I feel just like a rock star. Feel just like a rock star.
now for contouring, I'm taking this Australis Take Me On Tour contouring kit, and I'm taking the contour shade, and I'm just running that under my cheekbones, under my chin, and on my temples a little. For highlighter today, I'm using this one by Physicians Formula. This is Beige Pearl, I believe the colour is, and I'm just applying this to my cheekbones, my nose, the very tip of my nose, and my cupid's bow. This highlighter is definitely more of a subtle highlighter, so if you guys want more of an intense one, feel free to use a more intense highlighter. Now I'm moving on to lips, and I'm taking this red lip liner by Savvy, and I'm just outlining my lips and then filling them in. And now I'm taking this red lipstick by Colourpop in the shade Trust Me. This is a lipstick by Colourpop. I love these, they are so great. My one here is a little bit damaged, so I don't know what happened. I think it melted and then I accidentally knocked it, so half of it broke. But yeah, take whatever red lipstick you guys like and feel free to use that. Now that our face is nice and beat, I'm turning on my hair straightener. This is a Remington one, and I've got it set to 190 degrees Celsius. I'm also brushing out my hair so I have a nice smooth base to work with when I curl it. Now I'm adding in some dry shampoo just to help soak up some of the oils that are in my hair. This one's by Batiste. I can't remember what the scent of this one is, but I think it's the original. As you can see, it's the pink and blue cheetah one. My favourite one was the leopard one, but I can't find that here in Australia anymore. I love the smell of that one, and I find it's not as white as this one, but hey, what can you do? Now I'm going to massage in the dry shampoo into my scalp so it doesn't look so white, and then I'll stand up, flip my head over and shake it all out so it helps to make it look like I don't have dandruff and my hair is nice and clean. Again, just giving my hair another brush through, and then I'm going to spray in some heat protectant and give it another brush through again. Now I'm adding in some Heat Tamer Protective Spray by Tresemme. Then I'm going to brush that through my hair again, and then I'm going to half it in, basically half up, half down, sectioning just above my ears all the way around, and tying the top half up. Now that the top half of my hair is up, I'm going to start working in sections, and I'm going to curl these sections towards and away from my face. The sections really close to my face, I tend to curl away from my face rather than towards. I feel like it just helps, especially when I've got a full face of makeup on, you can kind of see it all better. Just kind of watch what I'm doing here. I also take thicker sections and smaller sections just to make it look really messy and keep it really sort of beachy and vibey. Now I'm doing the same on the other side. I've just sped it up because you guys could see what I was doing on the other side, obviously. So I've just sped this side up just to make it a little bit quicker. After this bottom layer, I do move on to the next layer. I have cut that out of this video just because it is the exact same as this layer. Do curl towards and away from my face. Now I'm going to jump straight to the top layer. So as you can see, I'm just taking that out and I've done that other layer in there. Now I'm just parting my hair where I normally would part my hair on an everyday basis, and again just taking sections. These ones are a little bit more even in size of the sections I take, and all of these sections I curl away from my face. I don't curl any towards my face. This is the only part in my hair that is different, and my fringe as well, so I will talk you through how I personally style my fringe. I have a side fringe, so there's a certain way I like to style it when my hair is curled. Now I'm moving on to my fringe, so I'm just taking the hair tie out that I used to section it, and with my fringe I curl this towards my face. So I don't do a real intense curl, I just kind of tuck it under, I guess is a good way of explaining it. I don't like to actually curl it, I just like it to kind of side sweep across my face, sort of like you can see here. So that bit I do towards my face. Now I am going to brush it out with my fingers just to kind of loosen up the curls and make it look a little bit more beachy. You guys can skip this step if you want to, it's really up to you, but this is how I get sort of more of a beachy wave curl. It just kind of loosens up the curl, but I don't know, makes it look a little bit more messy. So that, guys, is the completed look. Just really simple eyes with a really nice winged liner, a bold lip and simple curls. I really love wearing this look with something simple like I've got on here. Just a simple dress. It's just a straight up and down t-shirt dress. So I really love this look. It's just very simple, very easy to do, very casual. And you can always dress it up and dress it down. So give this a like, subscribe and comment down below what you guys want to see next. See you guys in the next video.